Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Good morning as it can be, I guess. Good morning. Good morning. Been working for a couple hours already. Had another 2 nights in a row of sleeping through the night, not waking up to pee. I think it has to do with the amount of salt I consume before I go to bed. I've upped my salt intake. Oh, speaking of, you're not supposed to do that if you have high blood pressure, according to most doctors. That being said, the boys on X say that's wrong. Salt's not the problem, it's an imbalance of electrolytes. Let's do a blood check. My blood pressure does go up during the day. It's got to be stress related or the blood pressure medicine wearing off. Speaking of medicine, I forgot to take my stressed out with work right now, bro. Ooh, error. Woosah. Hope we're live on Rumble. No one's here yet. I have to restart. It's not the end of the world. We're live. So tasty. In the morning. Oh, the coffee. 116 over 79. Are you kidding me? And I've greatly increased my salt intake. Not medical advice if you have high blood pressure. Don't listen to me. All right. First thing I did. Oh, come on, bro. Hood was on a tear pre-market. Now it's crashing. First thing I did when I woke up this morning, I got myself a gun and then checked the price of Hood. I don't even check crypto anymore, bro. I don't care. Excuse me. It's weird too because for the most part, most of my Hood's in an IRA, so I can't even touch it. But my crypto's in a, I could touch that. But Hood's more fun right now. The market down. Speaking of market, hmm. Did we talk about snack yesterday? I think we did. I forgot to put the chapters in. It's all a blur. So tasty. In the morning. Come on, Hood. It's your birthday. Interesting developments. Oh, man, I had some prescribers back, but that must have been some like bots or something. I could have sworn this went up. I am getting more views on some of the videos that I was being really silly. Like Rock Johnson, Silver Platter Delivery. Oh, I did have GME in the title. I dumped over half and never felt better. It's kind of a clickbait. We are so screwed, Sui hacked. I told you this would happen, Trump. Rock Johnson warns tough times ahead. Snack yellow time. Yep. Oh, I did put it in. What do you know? Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Hood. We're about to go green again. Let's get into stock market. Man, it's exciting out there right now. No one's in the house. Coinbase green. E-mini S&P up 15. Nasdaq up 72. Is crypto down? Bitcoin's down 1,000 on the cash. What are bonds doing? The canary in the coal mine up 20 ticks. Pushing 113. That's good. That's good for rate cut city. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Yeah, head was $74 in pre-market. This says 73, but this doesn't show pre-market, I guess. It's part of the high-low. We got the S&P. 2.5% from all-time highs. Nasdaq. 2% from all-time highs. We got Trump speaking with Ying Yang, Jing Yao, what's his name? Jing Yao. I'm thinking Jing Yang. Jing Yang is the guy on Silicon Valley. Anyway, they're supposed to be talking tomorrow or Friday. Gosh darn it, guys. I'm having a VMware issue that's driving me nuts. Where's Dr. Payne? Dr. Payne, do you know VMware? S&P M2 money supply going up. Everyone's saying M2 is at an all-time high. This chart doesn't say that. If you go to the monthly, I think it does. No. So, I don't know, bro. If this chart's accurate or what's going on, it's up there. Gold $3,350. Kind of hit a topping point. All right, head just went green. 71.90. We are Friday after the market is when I'm kind of hoping it gets added to the S&P 500. There's a lot of people thinking so, including my boy Jason at 3 Peaks Trading. Is an option. He's a pro level options trader. I don't really care for his sports takes. He's a Chiefs and Mahomes hater. But the boy knows his way around some options and order flow, things like that. All right, head's starting to cook. Testing down a couple bucks. MicroStrategy down a couple bucks. MicroStrategy's been cooking a little. I'm gonna use a little dated, cool kid lingo a lot today. SEP, not really doing much. Hanging around $46. I wouldn't touch this with your money. Jimmy down a hair. Really, this is a gamble. I've already showed that its Bitcoin to market cap ratio is awful compared to MicroStrategy. A lot of people think MicroStrategy's way overpriced compared to how much Bitcoin it owns. Jimmy's way worse. And is that really a strategy? I mean, it is that works now. You know what Tin Cup says, ride her till she bucks. Space getting a little bounce. Ricky was probably watching this one wanting to get back in. Metaplanet, $10. I wouldn't touch this with your money. I don't know how much Bitcoin they own. $836 million, 4.46 billion market cap. So 5 or 6, about a little over 5 times this market cap. Market cap's 5x its Bitcoin holdings. Can't remember what was MicroStrategy. They own 40 billion. That's a 2x. Their market cap's 2x. Metaplanet's 5x. Little 5, like 5. God damn it. Uh, 4.46 divided by 88.3. Is that right? No. 4.46 divided by 8. Nope. Oh, I'm trying to be cute here. I don't want to. 4 billion. I mean, I can just ask Google. $5.05. So we'll just say 5. 5. Metaplanet's market cap's 5x its Bitcoin holdings. MicroStrategy is only 2x. That's respectable. Although still, a little crazy. What that means is if Bitcoin goes down, Metaplanet's going to tank harder than MicroStrategy. And MicroStrategy going to tank like a mofo. We already know that based off the past history. Same analysis for Jimmy. $513. And they're worth $15 billion. So that's a 3x. No. That's a freaking 30x. Is that right? Am I doing this right? 60 billion in holdings and they're 92 billion. That's not even a 2x. 836 million. That's a 5.05. 513 million. And they have a market cap of 15 billion. Yes. 15 and a half. So you take that times 2 and then times 8. So it's almost a 16x. This stock is juiced up. Still, I guess, running off the freaking Roaring Kitty hype. Like, what has that guy got left in the tank? I like Roaring Kitty. He did a stock analysis on why he thinks this is great, but really this was just a perfect storm of a bunch of retards on a Reddit finding some highly over leveraged shorted stock and sticking it to him, right? The big money was caught off guard. That's not going to happen again. We're talking about institutions and funds that have PhD level physicists, mathematicians, statisticians, like doing things, right? Super smart people, but got caught off guard by a bunch of retards, right? And I'm not trying to. They self-proclaim themselves retarded apes. Okay, this is what they call themselves, and it's true. They're retarded apes. They really are. I mean, there's some smart people over there doing, but most of them are just retarded YOLO dolos. And they found some guy, right, very likable guy, and let's YOLO it, bro. That Jimmy does not have a business model worth shit, dude. Like, what is Jimmy doing? Selling used video games? It's going digital. It's going the way of, what's the name of that record store? It was really popular in California. I don't know if they had them elsewhere. You can't find one of those mofos anywhere. Where was that, like, old CD stores back in the day? Goodies Music. Anyone remember Goodies Music? Yeah, that's Jimmy, bro. And Bitcoin is not gonna. I don't know that this Bitcoin strategy is. It might be for a while. Who knows? But they only bought 500 million. I mean, that's bitch level. Now, if they're playing, maybe they're playing it smart and they're waiting to buy it in the bear market. They have $4 billion in cash. And their revenue's dropping like crazy. That's thinking with your dip. Thinking with my dip. Mike's in the house. Finally, someone speaks up. There's like no one over on YouTube. And I'm spitting gold today. All right, coin down, hood up. S&P and NASDAQ are still kind of holding up. The market, I don't know, was there some numbers today? ISM. today at 7. That's in 9 minutes. That's not going to move the market. Non-farm payrolls is tomorrow. And unemployment rate, those aren't really probably not going to move the market. I don't know if the market's waiting. The market's just not, there's not really, you know, there's a lot more reason for the market to probably crash than go up. A lot of people said this wouldn't be a vagina-shaped recovery. I was not one of those people. In fact, this has so far been a very quick vagine shape. I was thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy, is what you tried to say. This has been a very fast vagine-shaped recovery, faster than the one in July that lasted to November. This one started in February. No, this one started in February and is pretty much back in 2 months later. No, February, March, April, 3 months later. This was July to November. That's like 5 months. Look at this dip. Look at this dip. Buy the dips. 10 Cup says, ride her till she bucks. I bought the dip down here. I loaded the boat on Hood. Hood, which is topped. Hood, which is topped. Right here at top, guys. Ricky calls top. He might be right. We'll see who's right. I think silver platters are still in effect. UNH wrapping around 300. Palantir, nice little dip today. Microsoft was a silver platter. Ricky, where you at, bro? You know one thing I don't even bring up are the silver platters. I don't even really, you know what I'm saying? Like I gave you silver platters during the crypto bear market. They're not, you know, my best silver platters, but I loaded the boat on Bitcoin. I loaded the boat on Cardano. I loaded the boat on Ethereum. Minimum up 2x on almost, well, no, Ethereum's up only about no, I take that back. Ethereum's up. Ethereum's up at 2x. Oh, no, 1600. Almost a 2x. Cardano's almost a 2x. Bitcoin's a 4x. Nah, 3x. So I'm not just Al Bundy. And these are my big load the boats. Now, I did do a fairly sized load the boat on Stacks. And that's down about, so that's down about 50%. And I did a fairly load the boat on Celestia. I'm going to blame Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth for that one. That one's down like 80%. And I thought those were solid plays. I didn't think those were super high risk, even though they are altcoins. And then going forward, I have adjusted my thesis on that. So, you know, if you don't learn, you're not making mistakes. I mean, if you learn something, it's not a mistake. That's a quote from, oh shit. Wayne. That's a quote from Wayne on That's What's Up. Wayne on Letterkenny. I started rewatching that again last night. I am desperate for something to watch. That show still makes me laugh like a mofo, though. All right, anyway. Nvidia basically flat. Is the market calming down? Not really. It looks about the same. Apple's interesting. They said they're going to get rid of Google search or something, and that made Google tank. I don't really. I mean, if that's the case, Google might be a good buying opportunity because Google's going to be a monster in AI. I don't even have Google. They're confusing because they have two different stocks. And I don't know which one you should invest in. They're basically the same. Like, why make it so confusing, bro? They're not even really down that much. They were down on the news, but they're already back. So that wasn't even a real buy the dip moment. I didn't want to move these up into my list because they're confusing. Core weave out of control. Jason must be driving. No alpha report today. Or no internet in Oregon. Meta's out of control. Still not near. It's got a little way to go from all-time highs. This is going to be an AI play and be a moonshot. I still think one of the best pickups is Tesla. I don't know. I saw an article where they were talking about them doing drones. I don't know if that's just speculation or what, if there's any real story there. They're down quite a bit today, man. I should have got rid of their ass in the short term and bought more ahead. I'm only down $700 on them. All right. Not overly worried about that. Get a nice little hood moon shot, hopefully on Friday, and then Monday maybe I'll trim some and buy some Tesla on downswing. If I could sell hood at like $100, and then Tesla's like $300, that will be a new silver platter call out. That's a big if, guys. I mean, hood 80 plus, S&P inclusion, hood 80, 90 plus. We might sell some calls for a little bit, or I'm unsure what I want to do, but if Tesla keeps falling, that's definitely going to be a silver platter. This is a silver platter in the making, for sure. I don't even know why it's down so much. Is there news on Tesla? This is the finally someone speaks in YouTube. Ricky in the house. Should have bought more Neo. Special guest Ricky has entered the chat. What is your give us your best silver platter play right now, bro? Oi. Is Neo your play? What about BYND? Is that still one? Is that a play, BYND? I don't know why they removed this. Right click, add to watch list. I hate that. You're driving. You can take the time to figure out how to type out an emoji. I mean, you're still being a little cavalier with your and other people's lives right there, Ricky. No texting while driving, bitch. Was that a heart from Ricky or is JT in the house? This is the most soy boyed up stream I've ever had. Oh my goodness, Dino. Dino's in the house. How you doing, Dino? This is definitely the most soy boy room we've ever had. I was thinking with your dipstick, Ricky. You saying Ricky's texting with his dick? Why you sound so depressed when I don't know. It's a soy boy room today, bro. Everyone's testosterone's low today. Oh, you were the one that sent the heart? Anything else happening here? A little depressed at Robinhood. I thought we were going to continue that momentum today. Pretty flat market. Let's move on to crypto. I mean, it's going to be boring as shit over here. Bitcoin. Ugh. We're going to spend about 2 seconds on crypto. Oh, Ricky, you're such an asshole. Bitcoin down 1044. Why is it dumping? Ethereum 2600, it's kind of holding up. Bitcoin dominance crashing? Not really. Totals down 20 billion. There's no real news here. I'm not even going to waste my time on the rest of this. Crypto's a waste of time. If Dr. Payne was here, we talk about crypto. Yep, it's already over. We're going to talk about Pump.Fun. Pump.Fun is a little bit of the talk right now. We're going to spend about 2 seconds on it. President Trump says too late. Jerome Powell must lower interest rates now. Charlie B is really big on Ave. I don't really know if I understand that. People are, let's see. So I received a death threat in FF CEO's Discord. Who's FF? People, the slander cabal is cancer that is becoming violent and deranged. I don't know what any of that meant. Uber Technologies just announced nationwide launch of senior accounts. What does that even mean? They get discounts? So Pump.Fun, I put in the headline, is doing an IPO. That's not really accurate. I mean, it's not technically an IPO. It is, but it isn't. IPO typically refers to like stocks, but it is an initial public. They're going to launch a coin in the next 2 weeks. $1 billion fully diluted at 4 billion is what they're going for. Really, all it is a rug pull and an extraction event. It's there's mass extinction events and mass extraction events. If you invest in the Pump.Fun prop, you're an idiot. You're probably some people will make money, but it probably won't be you. It'll be insiders, shit like that. That's all very rigged. The meme coin drops on Pump.Fun were all rigged by very smart. 115 over. Ooh. The diastolic was high. 88. Driving with this dipstick. Anyway, I encourage you to do not indulge in the Pump.Fun unless you just want some adrenaline and a highly likelihood that you're going to lose money. Ramble time. Guys, I don't know what to do about this VMware problem. A little bit of Ondo in your life. There is no MLAG. Is likely configured. The PSP is not configured. LACP. Oh! It'll see it knew what I since each has two. Oh. Single port. The Dell has a Broadcom NIC that has, and the SFPs are generic. There is no link light loss. Could this be the issue? We're going to have to go out and flash the SFPs. I'm not really happy about that. I think they use Broadcom. Sorry, I'm on a little bit of a tangent. I think these use Qualcomm. Broadcom. Oh yeah, Broadcom. What did I? Gosh darn it. uh, I have to ask the guy to go out another time, dude. My project is going to go over by like 20 hours. That's stressful, dude. All right. How's the weather? It was hot as shit this weekend. Not that bad this week. 90s, mid 90s, low to mid 90s. How's it for you? Any hurricanes? Hurricane season? No. 94, 94, 95, 98, 98, 98, 99, 94, 95, 89. So no extreme heat yet. Hopefully it's a mild summer. The numbers came out 8 minutes ago. Did that do anything to the markets? Been raining since Saturday. Nasdaq's up 9. S&P's only up 6. The market's kind of coming down a bit. Circle IPO is said to be more than 25 times overprescribed. Do not invest in this Circle IPO. I think it's coming out tomorrow. That'll be fun to watch. What does this mean? It means it's gonna the price is gonna be juiced. I don't know if they're gonna hold an open auction at the beginning and price discovery. If they do, like you could maybe get in at the very beginning and make money, but it's like a meme coin drop on Pump.Fun. Everyone is watching the stock market. What is the ADP number? Need some China plays for when Taco Man is out of office, bro. That's 3.5 years from now. Like, what kind of happy birthday, Hollywood? The gods of money are buying ETH. I mean, when's my ETH price going to go to the moon? Australia, no one cares. The real issue is deficit spending. Yeah. Thank you, Captain Obvious. One guess why we haven't heard about sky high egg prices. It has nothing to do with Trump. These people that speak their books about politics, bro. Egg prices didn't go to the moon because of Biden. They went to the moon because there was a massive avian flu and they culled millions and millions of chickens. Idiots. Egg prices. Let's see how they do if another massive bird flu comes next winter. He's dang it. That's a what the hell are you talking? This isn't a liberal. This is a freaking right wing nutcase. Hood stock now higher than PayPal for the first time. Oh, that's breaking news. Speaking of Hood, probably around 72, wrapped around 72, not doing anything. Right is not liberal, is it? Liberal's Democrat. Am I the dumb one? I know I'm dumb, but I'm pretty sure liberal's Democrat. You're making me doubt myself. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. The Japanese company iSpace will attempt to land on the moon. Who cares? Hot AI Summer, LFG. Need to do a follow-up blood pressure check. This is the rise and fall of Solana as Bonk, Dog, Trump, Milana, Libra, and now Pump.Fun come out. Are we seeing Solana in its death rattle? Justin Bonds is a moron. 119 over 83. How do I lower my diastolic? We can take DASH diet. We can take some potassium and some magnesium. Cut caffeine, that's a tough one. Aim for 150 minutes of aerobic activity a week. Are you out of your mind? Meta and Beast this week. Most firms pass through to customers at least some. No shit. At least some of tariffs? How about all of it? Firms are not eating the tariffs and lowering their bottom line. What is ADP just called Trump Taco? ADP, a payroll processor. Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize they were talking about the big payroll company. I didn't even realize they were big enough to be trending. Like, I know some companies that use them. I didn't realize they were that big. Mm, 132 billion. Gee, mini Christmas. That's pretty big. I sat down with John Pompliano. Who's that? Your dad? No, your brother or some shit? Oh, you talked about Bitcoin, huh? I bet that was a non-pro Bitcoin conversation. Private sector hiring rose by just 37,000 jobs. TLT break higher. Our bonds are going up. Stacy's bonds got it going on. Why is... Oh, I was meant to look at why Tesla's down. There's a way to like specify, I think, in my... I don't know how to use this shit, bro. Bonds up 31 ticks to 113. Now we're cooking. Rate cuts are about to be back on the board. A microphone check. A microphone checker. All right, Hood's starting to cook. Let's go, baby. Ooh, Tesla. Why is Tesla down $14, bro? This is lining up to be silver platter delivery. Take a look at the naked shorting. How do you know it's naked, Jimmy? No real news. Are you mad because he's talking shit about politicians? You think Meet Kevin had this in his alpha report? I mean, isn't this illegal? Can't a cop pull you over for not having two hands on the steering wheel? I was doing, bro. I've been doing this since since the 80s, bro. I've been eating with two hands at the steering wheel since the 80s. I didn't need FSD. And no, Mikester, I wasn't driving with my dipstick. I was driving with my knee. I mean, come on. Who doesn't drive with their knee and eat with two hands? Seriously. You take that calculated risk that you're not going to have to slam on the brakes and do something with the wheel. And then if you do, that you just know food's going everywhere. Legless people camp. That was a fucked up thing to say. Here's Adam Jones says Tesla drone. What is... Okay, first of all, what does the guitar player from Tool know about Tesla and drones? And has Tesla talked about doing drones? Yeah, Robotaxi's launching in a few days. Why is this thing tanking? Supposed to tank after the news. Is there a leak? There is literally no reason for this Tesla drop the last 2 days, bro. A hood check. Jimmy check. You had your opportunity to get out at break even, Ricky. You should have taken it. I've covered ad nauseum the last few days why this is a terrible stock to be in. Bitcoin must be crashing. 1047. It's actually catching a bid. It's struggling to reclaim the 20. It looks like, so that's not good, but it's not losing the 50, so it hasn't tested the 50. A 50 would take us down to 100K, which would suck. Ethereum holding strong above 2,600, which is good. Cardano, I told Dino to sell his Bitcoin and buy Cardano. MJ and Venus in the house. How you doing, brother? What are you sitting in the, it's probably, I don't know, is it getting late over there? You sitting in your Filipino patio with your shirt off? Still have it sitting there? Swee 319. I loaded the boat on Swee. I paid like this price right here too. So this is what I still think is going to be a silver platter, not really working out. 1027 and yeah. Virtuals cooling off. Come on, Biddy. Oh, I didn't take I didn't take my Cialis yet. Let's take these Cialis, boys and girls. So we can get rock hard up in here. 5 milligrams of tadalafil. They sell 20 gram. Or is it milligrams? 5 milligrams of tadalafil to the dome right now. They sell 20 milligram honkers on some places. Like, dude, how rock hard do you want to get? Nothing beats rocking around. Nothing beats rocking around rock hard all day long. All right, Hood, let's get jiggy. This arrow. Why is this arrow starting to get... I gotta go like this. There we go. I don't know, Ricky. It's not looking like a top yet. We have to see. I don't know if this could... I think this could be a bearish candle. Or is it bullish? Let's put this into... Can I put this into Grok? Move that out of the way. I don't know if I can copy. Is this bullish or bearish? Did I just unlock a code? Always start low, then go up. Some people have a tolerance. So you're going to say I'm going to build a tolerance to it? Should I cycle it? This is bullish momentum. This is bullish. It's speculating on my resistance, a line that I put in there though, which is truly resistance. It was a double top. Not for long. Yeah, the only reason I'm taking it is for better cardiovascular health. I told that to my doctor and he wasn't happy. He said, "You're not really supposed to take it for that." I should have kept my mouth shut. I don't know if he's going to cut me off. I guess I'll have to tell him, "Yeah, you know what? I was just embarrassed. It's because of my PP. My PP stays soft without it. I can crank on it and nothing happens. But I take that tadalafil and I become Rock Johnson." JT in the house. My son's birthday today. Everyone tell JT's son happy birthday. Not seeing him on his birthday. Pretty sad, but I keep busy. Got to change oil filters. Teslas have oil? Peter in the house. ETH is a joke coin. Bro, you want Ethereum to break out. You don't know that, but trust me, you do. ETH is the canary in the coal mine. ETH breaks out and it's alt season. It's that simple. ETH is the second. ETH is one of 3 blue chips. Bitcoin is blue, as blue chip as they get, and then Ethereum, and then Link. Those are the blue chips. Certified blue chip right now. Link has been boring. It's not, it'll do well. Link is one that won't do well unless there's like an alt season. But it's also not going to crash as much. I mean, I guess. It's going to crash about the same, it looks like. It's down 55%, where, let's say, like Cardano was down 48%. Dare I call it Cardano a blue chip? Let's look at the shit chain Solana. Like, I've been taking it easy on Solana, but this thing is shit chain, bro. Down 47%, so same as Cardano. The Link's actually down more. Teslas don't have oil. I'm talking about changing oil filters on your like ATVs. When you said four-wheelers, I was thinking four-wheel drive, but you're talking like ATVs. I know I'm not smart. I deep dive the Ethereum. Oh, you hate Ethereum because they fucking did XRP dirty. That's right. $10 to $1,200. Someone please explain. You don't understand how the first real smart contract platform went to $10 to $1,200 in 10 months. Really? The first revolutionary, like highly revolutionary programmable crypto to come out after Bitcoin. You don't understand how it went from $10 to $1,200 in 10 months. Man, this is like, you know that picture they show on Twitter where like they zoom into a microprocessor? That's doing the same thing on a Bitcoin chart, bro. Chart's ridiculous. This went from $12 in January of 13 to $258. So not as big of a jump, but still a big jump. And then went to 1200 December of 13, January of 13. So roughly 12 months it did the same. This chart is ridiculous, bro. There's no way in the world I'd want one of those things. They're about 20 feet. Oh, I had the tires sensor change at the dealership. But what do you mean you didn't do it yourself, you little bitch? They had a shitload of inventory. Check out one of those cyber trucks, which had about 15. Yeah, the cyber trucks are kind of flopping. There's no way in the world I'd want one of those things. They're 20. Yeah. I don't know. I wanted one for a minute. I definitely don't want to drive a freaking boat around town. Something that's hard to drive and maneuver and park. If I was loaded like you, I wouldn't mind having one on the farm as a utility. I guess. I don't know. Or would I rather have like a Ford Raptor? You mean with all these sketchy players involved, I'm sure they had nothing to do with it? Yeah, you need to get over that whole Heathgate shit, bro. XRP is not like, what is XRP gonna do? Like, what is their end game? There is no end game for XRP, the coin, Ripple and Ledger, unless the banks use it to transfer an RLUSD become something. And I'm rooting for RULSD unless they continue to freaking suck dick and like come to Cardano, RLUSD. Let's make a marriage. Ray Dalio just said he thinks we're going to be in a period of great. Oh, if Ray Dalio thinks that, I mean, who doesn't? Who hasn't said that recently? I think I take PQQ. Pretty sure this one thing I take has PQQ. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm always worried about my mitochondria, though. PQQ. Oh, coenzyme Q10. Is that the same thing? I've been reading that the shit that most of it that you buy is not highly absorbable. Tell you the truth, I enjoy driving our new Honda Ridgeline. Oh, so I need to create new ones. Well, that's annoying. All right, let's buy some PQQ. I also need to buy some creatine. I already checked the computer. It's not in. Polar waters are still $13. Mm-hmm. Ooh, my PCC's on sale. I should add that to the cart just to save $7. It's gonna be an expensive order, boys. I needed something else besides creatine, and I don't remember what. Guess I should order some more aspirin. Oh, pre-workout. Man, that shit's expensive. No, I don't want pre-workout. I want the electrolyte. Yeah, we're going to get some of that. Cranberry. I'm going to have to order some more of that stupid protein drink that's expensive AF. And Kurt, that asshole Kurt. I need a raise just for my habits. Some of my habits. I don't see creatine in my buy it again list. That's really frustrating. Oh, I should buy $34, bro. Are you kidding me? $34 for a little silicone piece that goes on my CPAP. That shit come from China and got a special tariff on it? Oh, glutamine. Where's the creatine? Instant creatine monohydrate. I don't remember buying it in this. Show a confident correlation and accelerating. Might hop back on now. Remember the thought? Yeah. Thong, da, thong, thong, thong. What do you talk? You didn't take creatine because it's supposed to cause balding? I wonder if that electrolyte drink that I drink is hard on the teeth enamel. Something to, the boys on Twitter basically say take heaping spoonfuls of creatine. We're doing a deep search for you, brother. Supposed to be really good for your facilities, your faculties. Oh, here's one that has creatine and aminos in it. That one's interesting. It won't last very long. Yeah, I don't need that. Guess I'll just go with what I got last time. From bulk supplements. There's a $140 bill on my cart. Am I missing anything? Helps with depression, yeah. Are you gonna go bald? Is either of your granddads bald, Ricky? If so, you're fucked. If one of them's bald and you got his gene, you're fucked. There's nothing you can do about it. It's not that big a deal, bro. You can get a hair transplant. I prefer being bald now, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I wish my hair didn't grow at all on my head. On the top of my head. I don't want to be like, what's his face on Barry, where he can't grow any hair. Like, that would be kind of cool. I would still want my eyebrows and my pubic hair. I can do without the rest of the hair. You're keeping it on. So the answer to my question is either of your. Oh, you probably don't know who your granddads are. You got to pull a Hulk Hogan. I don't even know what that means. Just wear a bandana. And this deep search is a doozy. Let's check in on. We don't care about Bitcoin. Let's check in on Hood. Ooh, it's dropping a little. Could be the top. Ricky could be right. Gonna move that arrow back in. It's too thick of an arrow. It's one of the, like, I don't want that thick of an arrow. You call the top right there, basically right where we're at. Neo is running. You bought, what's your price on Neo? What did you pay for Neo? Ooh, look at that. I bet you're below water. I bet you're below water, Neo. Please tell me your price and don't be a bitch about it. 361. Oh, you're actually up. What'd you buy? 5 shares? Oh wait, you probably bought a fraction of a share on Robinhood. Probably bought half a share. Make sure you drive with your knee. Like who? What red-blooded American doesn't? We got the boom boom. I was accumulating slowly. You're a little bitch. If you're worried about your hair, that means you're not getting any pussy. Nah, it means you're worried about that you're not going to get as much pussy. There's plenty of women out there that love bald dudes, though. This is the camera I'm probably eventually going to pull the trigger on. With basic bundle. $12-month financing. Does not directly cause. Some studies show potential link and decrease, but evidence is weak and inconclusive. No hair loss connection. Genetics play a larger role in balding. I don't know. Didn't someone just fucking say that like 5 minutes ago? I'm not a smooth talker like you, Tom. I need my good looks and hard body to do the bulk of the work in attracting women. Look at Neo. Why is Neo pumping? Is Tesla turning it around? Not really. Yeah, Tesla lost the 20 right now too. I bet it comes back up and holds support right there at around that. Oh, non-ADP, non-farm payrolls came out? What? Did we read that wrong? I thought that was tomorrow. Non-farm payrolls is tomorrow. Oh, Friday. Not May ADP non-farm. So this is just one company? What are we doing here? So it was way less than expected? There's not many women out there saying, I can't wait to have a one night stand with a bald dude get effing real? Wait a second. There's not there's no there's not many women out there saying I can't wait to have a well, I mean, they're not really saying they can't wait to have a one night stand with a man full of a head of hair too. Like what kind of a stupid ass comment is that? There are plenty of women that don't care about whether you're bald or not. There's plenty of women that prefer bald. There's plenty of women that prefer hair. You're just walking around on your little soapbox, think you're hot shit because you have hair? Seriously, go fuck yourself. There's women out there that are size queens. If your penis is smaller than 10 inches, they don't want nothing to do with you. There's some out there that don't care. Ladies love running their hand through my luscious head of hair. Yeah, but that's where it stops. Once it starts going lower on Dino, they're like, ew, need to get back to the hair. My goodness. Your nuts are balding? That's good. JT spits nothing but gold. How's the weight going, Dino? You going on all those fucking cruises? Those are guaranteed 20-pound weight gains every time. Guaranteed you put on a sophomore 20 or a freshman 20 when you go on a cruise. She prefer, yeah, ask her. Yeah, a poll of one. That's really going to get us somewhere. Ask her if she would still love you if you went bald. Ask her if it matters. They get to my eyes and it's over. They don't even. There's hair. What's hair? We added the next wave. Blah blah blah. Strike sticker fees. Blah blah blah. About to gain another 60. You better get on. You need to get on the skinny shot. You need to get on Retrudatride. Bitch. You're gonna die before me. Retetatride? Reteta? I don't even know if you can get this in the United States. What is it? Retutride? How do you spell it? Oh, it just added. Retetrutide. God damn it. No, I want you to. God damn it. Stop saying the Lord's name in vain. So I don't think you can get it yet as a prescription. I told my wife and kids once 50 comes, I'm signing a DNR. Or the best, yeah, if you like getting on a ship full of fucking walking COVID. So you get on Retetatride, but you have to buy it from like a compounding pharmacy and you have to inject it. I kind of want to get on it. One milligram every week. I would want to do a smaller dose. Because it's supposed to be good for insulin resistance too. Insulin sensitivity, I should say. Neo about to hit 4. Should I YOLO into some Neo? No, it already. I think I have some money over here. Yeah, I have $897 burning a hole in my pocket. Nah, I would just do it for the giggles. I don't think it's a good buy. It's IV is 10. That's terrible. You can't even really do an option play. I mean, I could sell a 4 put, but why bother? Good. Come on, baby. You know what? I'm going to tempted to do something in Tesla. 235 credit. Boom. Done. I just did a put spread in Tesla. Oh, 16 days? Ugh. That was stupid. I'm going to roll this out, basically. That was stupid and quick, bro. Someone with little balls like me couldn't handle investing in it? Okay. I have little balls. I have little balls. I think if there's anything that's been proven on this channel, I'm not a little bitch. With the weight I throw around, are you kidding me? Yellowed 1,000 shares in the hood on March 27th. Dropped my penis on the table. And bought another 1,150 shares 5 days ago. You don't know about what? You don't think I have big balls, Dino? You're gonna sit there and say I have little balls, or are you backing me saying I have big balls? Someone that took a HELOC. Someone that took a HELOC loan out in 2021 or 2022 and dropped it 50 grand into crypto, bro. That's small balls. Dropped it into 3 silver platters. I'm going to figure. I don't even know what my balance is. Let me check that. Yeah, I got big giant balls. Thank you, Dino. Dino knows what's up. That's what's up. No, I want to log in, bro. Ricky's an instigator. Figure loan statement. Sign in. I don't have this saved in the... That sucks. Use a one-time passcode. Security code. $45,825. Oh, I did a 15-year. Ugh. 5.95%. Due date. When did I new draw? Ooh, I got 6,000 in credit. I can get it 9%. That's not going to happen. Oh, I took out 52,000. I want to know when I started this. View all transactions. 7/8 of 2022. That what someone with small balls would do? Take out a $50,000 HELOC and YOLO it into crypto? Peter's out. Have a good one. Eat us the best. You got that right. You need both a small brain and big balls to invest in Neo. I have the big balls, or I have a small brain. Ooh, Tesla's already making a comeback. I'm already up. Wait, no. Calm down, Tom. Ooh, Hood's up 75 cents. AK about 10%. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, it's 8:03 a.m., guys. I got to get to work. All right, everyone. I'm trying, man. The markets are boring. Getting on every day, trying to entertain you assholes for an hour and a half every day when crypto sucks. The only thing going is Hood. Like, that's the only reason. I'm excited. I have the excitement back because of Hood. We're setting ourselves up for either a really good Friday afternoon. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Hood if they don't get included. Time to start doing React streams. There's this one guy I do watch from time to time. It's actually two guys, but one guy's house burnt down or something. Oh, you want more like Alex Jones. Time to do rush streams? I am not doing rush streams. 30 minutes flew by. What was fake? I don't politic videos. I don't want to do react to other people. I will not enjoy that. What at Frankenstein's Labs? I watched these two guys. This guy's house burnt down, so he hasn't been on as much lately. They are stoned AF. This dude's put on some weight too on the right. I don't know like how they even make money because they don't get YouTube money. It must be. I don't know how much they get from Patreon. The firehouse. No, this is. You don't know what I'm talking about. I think you're probably talking about some YouTuber whose house burnt down or something. This guy's house legitimately burnt down. Yeah, there was some famous crypto YouTuber, I think, or some shit whose house burnt down. I don't know if that's fake or not, but this guy's house burnt down for sure. Tell me they're not fucking stoned, dude. Look at his eyes. Probably Ricky's cousins. Funny house fire. Bro, what are you doing to me? Why are you being a drain on the channel right now, wasting our time? Funny house fire interview with blow torch. Man using blowtorch to kill spider starts house fire. This is fake. Chris in the house. What are you doing showing up this fucking late? I keep thinking about you every time I see a Bo Nix headline. I think he's going to have a sophomore slump. What Denver's got going for him is that fucking defense, dude. You could just have an average quarterback in. Been busy. This wasn't it. Jason and what are you doing showing up? Like I'm supposed to be off the stream 6 minutes ago. Where the fuck's my Crap report. I just looked at the video. That wasn't it. Man using blowtorch to kill spider starts house on fire. Oh, that's not an interview. Monix going, he's not going to light it up. Bro, I don't care. Oh, this? Is this it? 9 years ago? Is this real? Camp reports are really good. Bro, it's fucking OTAs. Oh, man. That's a rough day for Jen. I mean, she'll be all right. Why would someone throw oil on her? Mo is in command. Everyone looks good in OTAs, bro. Find me an OTA report that isn't good. You could pick the worst team in football, and their OTs are like, man, he looks fucking good. Who are these fucking guys? Ooh. Send a Discord message. Dude. No one wants to see this stupid man catches house on fire. Like, what is your algorithm, bro? Okay, that is stupid. You thought I was 10 years ago? Come on, bro. That's a big fat thumbs down. All right, everyone, I got to get to work. Hood's running. Let's check in on Neo. Neo's chilling, pulling back a little. Oh, he got up to the 200? What is that, the 200? You're sleeping on Sean Payton effect for Bo? Not really. That's the only thing I may or may not have mentioned that when I kind of shat on him the last time I talked about him. Sean Payton is the only reason why I think Bo Nix will possibly not slump as much, or maybe not even slump. I definitely respect Sean Payton's ability to get the best out of Bo Nix, and I don't know anything about your GM, and I don't know how much Sean Payton has into player personnel, but I respect Sean Payton's ability to go after talent that will work with his system. That's one of the things that make Kansas City so good, is their GM is really good at finding talent that works with their very complex, especially offensive and defensive systems. They look at high RAS scores, but more than that, they also look at, like, they interview the player, and the interview is very important. They want to understand if that person's going to be a hardworking player, and if they're going to be able to grasp the playbook and things like that. But I most definitely am not sleeping on the Sean Payton effect. If it wasn't Sean Payton, I would. First of all, Bo Nix wouldn't have had the year he had last year. So we'll see. The sophomore slump is real. I don't know. It's too hard to tell. I don't know if they've had offensive line changes. Defenses from year to year can be really difficult to gauge. Has the league going to adapt at your highly aggressive blitzing schemes? Things like that. Kansas City, you may not know this, but Kansas City's got a really good head coach that cooks up offense, really good at cooking up offense. So if you think Andy Reid didn't sit there and say, how are we going to handle this bullshit defense Kansas City has? What the fuck is going on? Melissa, why is everyone showing up like 12 minutes after I'm supposed to be off the stream? This is a bull or bear market. You don't know anymore? Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't even pay attention to crypto anymore, bro. Crypto's boring. I'm just watching. Thank God for Hood. I'm just watching Hood, waiting, and then if crypto has its moment in the sun, great. Stream tonight. You know, low key, I was tempted to stream last night, just because I was bored and I was kind of excited. Elon crashing out, but what am I? I'm like, I mean, it's just going to be a ramble stream. We all know I'm pretty good at rambling. I mean, we're going to sit there and look at the overnight price of Hood. Like, maybe, bro. We'll see how I feel tonight. Maybe. The one problem with doing a night stream is it fucks with my circadian rhythm. And I'm on a good streak, bro. 2 nights in a row of sleeping and not waking up in the middle of the night to go, oh, you know what we can do? One last stream ending BP check. See if that potassium and magnesium did anything. Had you working? What did you say with reacting stream? Bro, I don't want to do, in general, I don't want to do reaction videos. I definitely don't want to do it on some dumbass, probably anything that you post. I'm being honest. Where did you post this? Tinfoil hat? Politics? Night stream. Working on the 5th plane. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I want to have a fucking reaction. Nope. No fucking shot, dude. 115 over 86. Like, what's going on with my diastolic? Any more? Yeah, any more like stupid ass questions? All right, head 72 and a half. S&P up 16, NASDAQ up 70. That's good. How's my Tesla doing? Tesla making a comeback. What did I pay for that? Or what did I get? I got 237 credit. I'm up 10 cents. Caffeine kicking in? Maybe. I mean, I took a caffeine pill at 4:30 in the morning, and my blood pressure, yeah, maybe. Waiting on 200, waiting for 200 in Tesla, and you'll jump in. I don't believe you. Tesla at 200, you're like, it's the end of the world. I'm not buying this stock. You're a little bitch, dude. And plus, at $200 is way too expensive for you. Anything over $4.50, you're out. Jimmy, what do you own? Half a share of Jimmy? I'm surprised you bought a $30 stock. $33. Like, what? That? You must have been drunk that day. You're like, fuck it. I'm going to buy this $30 stock. I've never done this before. This is crazy. All right, everyone.